Have you ever woken up in the middle of a quiet, ordinary morning sunlight painting, gentle patterns on your walls, coffee brewing in the kitchen, the world outside humming with life, and felt an inexplicable hollowness echoing inside your chest? As if, despite everything being fine, something essential is missing, some silent ache gnawing at the core of your being. It's a paradox so many of us carry. Why, when life seems stable, do we sometimes feel so empty, so quietly lost? Tonight, let's step into that unspoken emptiness together, not to escape it, but to understand, to listen, and perhaps to find a fragile thread of meaning woven through the darkness. There is a peculiar kind of suffering that hides behind the mask of normalcy. It's not the sharp pain of tragedy, nor the chaos of crisis, but a slow, invisible erosion, a silent ache that lingers beneath the surface of everyday life. You wake up, you go through the motions, you smile at the right moments, but inside, there's a persistent sense of absence, as if you are watching your life play out from behind a pane of glass. In these moments, the world can feel strangely distant, muffled, like a dream you can't quite wake from. You might find yourself scrolling through your phone, searching for something, anything that might fill the void, but nothing ever truly satisfies. You laugh at jokes, you answer emails, you meet with friends, but the laughter feels hollow, the conversations thin, the connections fleeting. This emptiness is not always obvious to others. It's a secret pain, a private exile. You may even wonder if you're the only one who feels this way, if there's something uniquely wrong with you. But the truth is, this quiet ache is far more common than we admit. It's a shadow that follows many of us, even when the sun is shining. Sometimes, the emptiness grows heavier in moments of stillness late at night, when the world is quiet and you are left alone with your thoughts. The silence becomes deafening, the questions relentless. What am I missing? Why does everything feel so meaningless? Is this all there is? You might try to fill the void with distractions, work, entertainment, relationships, achievements. For a moment, the emptiness recedes, replaced by a fleeting sense of purpose or pleasure. But it always returns, quietly, persistently, like a tide that cannot be held back. There is a peculiar loneliness in feeling empty when everything seems fine. It's a loneliness not of isolation, but of disconnection from yourself, from others, from the world. You long for something deeper, something real, but you can't quite name what it is. This is the darkness so many carry in silence, the pain of not knowing why you hurt, the frustration of not being able to fix it. It's a wound that doesn't bleed, a hunger that cannot be fed. Yet, in this darkness, there is a strange kind of honesty. The emptiness is telling you something, whispering truths you may have tried to ignore. It is an invitation to look deeper, to listen more closely, to begin the journey inward. Philosophers have long spoken of this emptiness, the void at the heart of human existence. Nietzsche called it the abyss, Camus the absurd, Kierkegaard the sickness unto death. It is the confrontation with the meaninglessness of life, the realization that, stripped of illusions, we are left alone with ourselves and the vast, indifferent universe. You may feel this abyss in the quiet moments when the distractions fade and you are forced to face the raw reality of your own existence. There is no script, no guarantee, no cosmic assurance that your life matters. The world does not owe you meaning. It is up to you to create it. This realization can be terrifying. It can make you question everything: your choices, your beliefs, your very sense of self. Who am I, really? What is the point of all this striving, all this suffering, all this endless repetition? In the face of the abyss, It is tempting to retreat into numbness, to close yourself off from the pain of existence. You may find yourself moving through life on autopilot, going through the motions without truly living. You become a ghost in your own story, haunting the places where you once felt alive. But the abyss is not just a place of despair. It is also a place of possibility. As Jung wrote, "No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell." The emptiness you feel is not a sign of failure, but a sign that you are awake, that you are capable of confronting the deepest questions of your own existence. You are not alone in this struggle. Every human being at some point must face the void. It is a universal experience, woven into the fabric of our shared humanity. The pain you feel is not a defect, but a testament to your capacity for depth, for reflection, for transformation. In the darkness of the abyss, you may begin to see faint glimmers of light, moments of clarity, flashes of insight, the first stirrings of a new way of being. The emptiness is not the end of your story, but the beginning of a new chapter. The philosopher Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the concentration camps, wrote that, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." The emptiness you feel is a challenge, a call to transformation, to the creation of meaning in a world that offers none. It is in the face of the abyss that we discover who we truly are. Not in the easy moments, but in the moments of doubt, of despair, of emptiness. The journey through the darkness is the journey to the self. Somewhere within the emptiness, if you listen closely, you may hear a quiet voice, a whisper of longing, a flicker of hope. It is the part of you that refuses to be extinguished, the small, stubborn flame that persists even in the darkest night. This is your hidden wellspring, your source of strength. You may not recognize it at first. It can be as subtle as a sudden surge of emotion when you hear a certain song, as fleeting as a memory that brings tears to your eyes. It is the reminder that beneath the numbness, you are still alive, still capable of feeling, of caring, of dreaming. Perhaps you catch yourself gazing at the sky, marveling at the colors of the sunset, or feeling the cool breeze on your skin. For a moment, the emptiness lifts, and you are filled with a sense of wonder, of awe. These moments are not accidents. They are glimpses of your true self breaking through the surface. You may find strength in unexpected places, in the kindness of a stranger, in the laughter of a child, in the quiet support of a friend who simply listens. These small acts of connection remind you that you are not as alone as you feel, that there is still beauty and goodness in the world. The emptiness, paradoxically, can become a space of possibility. When you are stripped of illusions, when you have nothing left to lose, you are free to create, to imagine, to become. The void is not just an absence. It is a canvas, waiting for you to paint your own meaning. You may begin to question the stories you have been told, the expectations, the definitions of success, the roles you have been assigned. What if the emptiness is not a problem to be solved, but a sign that you are ready for something more? What if it is an invitation to live more authentically, more courageously, more fully? In the depths of your despair, you may discover a new sense of purpose, not imposed from the outside, but arising from within. It may be as simple as the desire to be present, to be kind, to create something beautiful, to help someone in need. The journey through emptiness is not about escaping pain, but about embracing it, about allowing yourself to feel, to grieve, to hope. It is about finding meaning not in the absence of struggle, but in the struggle itself. You are stronger than you know. The fact that you are here, listening, searching, is proof that you have not given up. The emptiness is not your enemy. It is your teacher, your guide, your companion on the path to self-discovery. There is a quiet resilience that grows in the shadow of emptiness, a strength that does not announce itself, but endures patiently, steadfastly. It is the resilience of showing up day after day, even when you feel like disappearing. The resilience of choosing to care, to try, to hope, even when the world feels cold and indifferent. You may not see this resilience in yourself, but it is there, woven into the fabric of your being. It is the reason you keep moving forward, even when every step feels heavy. It is the reason you reach out to others, even when you fear rejection. It is the reason you keep searching for meaning, even when the answers elude you. This resilience is not about being invulnerable or unbreakable. It is about being honest with yourself, about acknowledging your pain, your doubts, your fears. It is about allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to be human. In the quiet moments, when you feel most alone, you may discover a new kind of courage. The courage to sit with your emptiness, to listen to what it is telling you, to honor your own experience. This is the courage of self-compassion, of treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. You may find solace in simple rituals, in the act of making tea, of lighting a candle, of writing your thoughts in a journal. These small acts of care are not insignificant. They are acts of resistance, of affirmation, of hope. The world may not always understand your struggle. You may feel invisible, misunderstood, dismissed, but your pain is real, your journey valid. You are not defined by your emptiness, but by your response to it. There is meaning to be found in the act of enduring, of persisting, of refusing to give in to despair. There is dignity in the struggle, beauty in the broken places. You are not a failure for feeling empty. You are a survivor, a seeker, a creator of meaning. As you continue on your journey, you may begin to see the outlines of a new story, a story in which emptiness is not the end, but the beginning of transformation. A story in which you are not a victim of circumstance, but an active participant in the creation of your own life. The path is not easy, and the darkness may never fully disappear. But within you, there is a light that cannot be extinguished. A light that grows brighter with every step you take, every truth you face, every act of courage you choose. In time, you may come to see your emptiness not as a curse, but as a doorway, a threshold between the life you have known and the life you are meant to create. The pain you feel is not a sign of weakness, but of growth, of transformation, of becoming. You are not alone in your struggle. Across time and space, countless others have walked this path before you, have faced the void, have questioned, have suffered, have endured. Their stories are woven into the fabric of humanity, a silent chorus of resilience and hope. You may never find all the answers you seek. The emptiness may never fully disappear. But you can learn to live with it, to make peace with it, to find beauty in the spaces between. You can learn to trust yourself, to honor your own experience, to create meaning in the midst of uncertainty. There is power in embracing your vulnerability, in acknowledging your pain, in allowing yourself to be seen. There is freedom in letting go of the need for certainty, for control, for perfection. There is grace in accepting yourself exactly as you are. You are not defined by your emptiness, but by your capacity to love, to create, to endure. You are a work in progress, a story still unfolding, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. As you move forward, you may find that the emptiness becomes less frightening, less overwhelming, It becomes a companion, a reminder of your depth, your sensitivity, your longing for something more. It becomes a source of strength, a wellspring of creativity, a catalyst for growth. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are a seeker, a dreamer, a creator of meaning. The journey is long, and the road is often difficult, but you are capable of facing whatever comes. In the end, the emptiness is not the enemy. It is the space in which you discover who you truly are. It is the darkness in which your light can shine. So, if you find yourself staring into the emptiness, wondering why you feel so hollow when everything seems fine, know this: you are not alone and you are not lost. The ache you feel is the mark of your humanity, the sign of your longing for something deeper, truer, more beautiful. Do not turn away from the darkness. Walk through it with courage, with honesty, with compassion. And as you do, you may discover a quiet, unbreakable light within yourself, a light that will guide you gently, patiently, toward a life of meaning, dignity, and quiet joy. The journey is yours, and it is far from over. Sometimes, the deepest wounds are the ones no one else can see. The silent ache that lingers in the quiet moments, the emptiness that shadows even our brightest days. If tonight's journey has touched something hidden within you, let yourself feel it fully. Remember, your pain is not a flaw, but a testament to your depth and your longing for meaning. Even in the darkest places, you are not alone. There is a quiet strength in your vulnerability and a profound beauty in your willingness to keep searching for light. Trust that somewhere within the emptiness, a new beginning is quietly waiting for you. If this story resonated with you, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice might be the light someone else needs to hear. And if you found meaning here, consider subscribing to the channel for more journeys like this one. Together, let's keep exploring the depths and the quiet wonders of what it means to be human. Thank you for watching and for sharing this moment with me.